Okay, I'm here. Oh, what a week it has been. At least ESET will be here for me for who knows how much longer. God, I love this game. But I was not expecting it to last this long. Oh. Probably gonna get right into it here after this finishes looping. Let's see, what am I doing today? Gotta clear out the rest of the second floor. Which I hope there isn't anything in the dead end room. If there is, I guess I'll go back for it. Hey there. No, I'm the one that's late. I'm supposed to be starting like way earlier than this, but I am just there's a lot going on lately. Oh yeah, and then there's the stuff on the third floor. And then hopefully I will actually be able to read those books we found earlier by then. And I could just loop back around to them. I do kind of want to do a full loop and go through the end again. But that means that if I want the friend quest stuff, I'll have to do the friend quest stuff again, and that's a bit much. But I guess I'll just have to do it anyway. I could, if I'm just skipping around to try and find stuff, I'm not as worried about the friend quest stuff. Can just loop ahead. But anyway, let's get the game open. Oh geez. We've only had one motherboard fail on us, thankfully, but it was a pain. It wasn't as dramatic as that, you know. Switch over to controller. One of these days I'll actually play a game that uses a controller again. I guess I could use it for In Stars in Time. It just feels weird. I haven't actually used it in a really long time, at least on PC. I tried using it for Armored Core. Let's see, I think this is... No, this is the wrong way. Tried using it for Armored Core and found that I just did not gel with the with using controller for that. Or no, wait, is it the other way? Must be. Back. Yeah, it was this way. I think I was remembering stuff from the from like the third floor. There's messaging. Right. Well, if there's anything up, I'll check it out later, I think. I don't remember Sadness being there in that hallway. I think, yeah, they'll just take it out regardless. Nice. Uh... shoot it. Which one was this one? Is it just... No, yeah, I remembered. You want to throw up just looking at them, but you force yourself to make a funny, disgusted face. I'm curious if this has changed in some other ways. Piece of glass again. It's pretty impressive that the glass keeps cutting Sif through the gloves. Oh, I don't want to deal with you. Might as well save. Don't react. Oh. You again. Let's do this the regular way. Just immediately use all of the buffs. Oh my god, Sif, that was so much damage. Return to Odile. You can't skip it. Oh well. No, Bonnie. There we go. Break time. Let's be nice this time. Let's see. I'm gonna want to check the observatory. Everyone, all of the characters are frankly incredible. I love all of them. Honestly, even the king, even though the king is awful. but still a very, very cool character. Can you really keep such a promise? Oof. Gonna do our best. I always forget what's in the other dead end on the 3rd floor. It's still such a temptation to try the pineapple slices again, even knowing what will happen. It's a bad idea, and yet... Let's go with fish head. Crunchy and delicious like always. You used to find them disgusting, but someone you knew loved them, so you tried them. Someone you knew. Yeah, I think I understand that feeling, which is weird because we're talking about a situation where you're in a time loop, but you know, it's sort of a weird situation. Oh, you mean actually someone you knew? I thought you meant just depersonalizing stuff because you're in a time loop. Crunchy and delicious like always. It's such a good job. You don't know how to react, so you smile. You do the same. Even with the horrors. It's just... they're so cute. Oh, I know. I just was thrown off for a second because Fred has been having a time with perspective because of going through the time loop over and over again. So I thought that they were referring to Bonnie in the past tense accidentally because of everything going on. Good job. Everyone just praising Zifrin, giving them treats. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You are hungry still. You stick your hand up for a second, Madeline. No! You can't help but laugh. Oh boy. Let's move on and then immediately go back to save. It's interesting. I don't remember doing that later. I guess the flag doesn't get set until you go a bit further. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to get to the crest as quickly as possible. Oh boy, that is a very forced smile. I was curious if there would be more, but I guess not. Alright, the secret room. A secret room I might still want to check out. Stupid croissants. Don't even want to think about croissants. Is this one of the things? Nah, doesn't look like it. I'm not using a wiki. I'm looking at the notes I left for myself. I was trying to remember if this one was if this choice led to anyone getting suspicious. Made my own wiki. I wish that'd be way better organized. Romance novels. Wasn't sure if there might have been another book that Sif could read in this room. But I guess not. Scissorcraft smells like scissors. You don't react. Fair. I've been occasionally checking barrels. I thought I've checked them all, but might have missed something. Huh. Anyway, back to trying to check out that one room. I'm not sure there was anything in there that would be different now, but I want to check to be sure. Oh, but there's also this. I think I'll save that for after I check the observatory. Weird smelly one. I've never played Kingdom Hearts 3. I played 2, the first one and 2 and Chain of Memories, and that's it. I don't remember which one are you. Are you Rock? Yep, you're Rock. Okay. Let's just... Oh, never mind. That's not enough damage. That's okay. We'll get a jackpot. It'll be fine. I have not heard anything about 3, so I wouldn't even know that much. Eh. Don't feel like fighting you. Or no, wait, that's the right way. I need to go the wrong way first. Looks like someone was trying to write your country's name. Cannot read it still. Well, it's still nice that I got confirmation about that. Essay about color theory. This might be something we need, actually. But what if you did? With Kingdom Hearts, I remember really enjoying playing it the first time. I tried replaying the first game again, and I just sort of didn't really have patience for doing the platforming sections. Like, I just was not having a good time of it. I think I was specifically in the Agrabah section where I was just like, I just can't do it. But I still have good memories of it. Also, Chain of Memories was definitely a bit... I didn't really like the combat that much compared to like the style of combat in the other 2 games I played. I know that face, Sif. But what if we did? Dia sighs and picks up the book. Yes, I'm not the one reading this time. This book seems to go into detail about what could have caused colors to disappear. Something big must have happened, right? For everyone to not be able to see them anymore? And it was a very long time ago, so there's probably no records of why. There seem to be a lot of theories. Craft experiment gone horribly wrong. Side effect of a craft war. Whatever happened then, all the colors disappeared from this world. Seems impossible, right? It'd be like if everyone stopped seeing shades all of a sudden. That's an interesting thought. I wonder if the game will do that. I mean, the obvious with our knowledge, the obvious answer is wish magic or not magic. Wishcraft takes something whenever it's used, and so maybe that's how the colors disappeared. Do wonder what could have made that happen, yes. Weird. You're still wondering about the weird shade you saw while talking to the king. Was that weird shade a color? Is there a way to see colors now? Funny you should mention it. People have been known to see a weird shade during times of immense trouble. They described this shade as scary, dangerous, visceral maybe. Historians think this weird shade could have been a color. A visceral shade? Times of immense trouble? What does that mean? Sorry, it's a little tough to translate. Moments before something breaks, maybe. When something breaks. Like during the end of something? Or something gets destroyed? Like the end of the world? Maybe so. If colors were an integral part of the world, then the world writes itself right before the end. How poetic. Someone should write a novel about this. Colors appear when something breaks, huh? The king tried so hard to say your country's name. Did something break then? You can read their titles. They're books about space, the stars, the universe. I wouldn't. Gently touch the map. For some reason you feel empty. Oh, this is the same text. It's just more star charts. You look away from the globe. Don't want to explain stars to them again. We tried before, way before this all happened. Do you remember that? And they didn't care. Can't understand not caring about the stars. Can we look at the stars for a second? The stars? Why? Just for a little bit. Sure. We have time, don't we? Could have stayed here forever. Oh, Zifrin. Anyway, we're trapped. Onward. Ooh. Okay. Do I want to quickly do the other room? I think I really want to just go... I really can't remember what's in this room. No, don't touch it. Oh, wait. I don't think there's anything important in the... Oops. In the secret room. Oh, it's you. It's alright. Usually I'd just rather have either plain water or a soda. It's sort of... I don't know. Well, sometimes it's alright. We'll come back to all these other rooms on the way back, I think. I want to see if we can talk to the Change God again. I don't think I have the other parts for the bomb. I think I forgot to pick up the long thingy thing. I mean, it's still slightly acidic, technically, because of the carbonation. But yeah, I think I want to try and talk to the Change God again. The feeling it just won't work, or there won't be options to do it, but I want to try it before I go back to that mystery door. You think and think and think. Something has to come to mind. Anything. How can you not remember something as simple as this? Something as simple as where you got your blinding cloak you've been carrying for as long as you can remember. You felt the wind on your face? Suppose shook your cloak sharply, making a wave of wind blow on your face. Oh dear. See? Your cloak is so solid too. It's really cool. Look, everyone, come closer. Look at this. Everyone looks at where Isabeau's pointing, away from your face. You look too. It's right here, right? That's super interesting stitching. It's back stitching, right? Which is a very solid kind of stitching. It's used in a lot of different places. But regarding clothing in general is moving away from backstitching because, well, we think it's boring. Like here, the clothing here has something called chain stitching. Also, it's in a zigzag shape because it looks cuter, I guess. Oh yeah. Backstitching is just more durable. Now that I look at it, your hat has the same stitching too. Wonder if they were a set? Bo raises his head and looks at your face. And the way the cloak is weaved too. It's wool. It goes one thread up, one thread down, etc. Again, Vogardian clothing likes to be more interesting visually. So if you look at Mirror's cloak, you think Friend's cloak is boring? No. I'm not saying it's boring. I'm just saying it's like It's clothing that's less like Vogard, or even Kabui's artistic clothing. It's less clothing that makes you look pretty or make you stand out, and more clothing that's here to keep you comfy and warm. Functional reform, you know? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. So, what I'm saying is, considering the craft that came into it, temperature regulation and how it grows with you, whoever gave you this cloak wanted to make sure you're gonna be nice and comfy for a long time, Sif. You try not to cry. Oh. Bite your lip and breathe it slowly in and out. Isabeau. You walk away from the closet. Let's look at something else. Okay. Oh. Oh gosh. I forget what she actually says at the end of this that Sif was responding to. Oh, and this was... Anyway. Might as well try and get some XP for the rest of the party. God damn it, I thought that was gonna just finish it off. Let's see if this is faster. Actually, it might be. Weird smelly one. Back to the statue. Back to the bathroom break. Bathroom time. Close the bathroom stall door and inhale sharply. Oh no. That was too loud. Someone might hear you. Try again. Your eye stings. Your stomach hurts. Your head feels like it's about to split in two. You try to breathe it silently in and out, but it won't go in or out. Oh. Do you want to cry? Is that it? Yeah, you've always thought crying was just a waste of time. I remember reading once that just the act of crying does help make you feel better. Okay then. Tears, come on out. No tears are coming out. Okay. Sounds like you don't want to cry right now after all. Stars. Find someplace no one will see you. You spent this whole loop wanting to cry. Now you're safe and hidden and no tears will come. You won't get a chance to be alone for a while. You need to cry now. Stars. You can't cry from your dead eye, but you should be able to cry from the other, can't you? You broke it on both blinding sides. Just cry, stupid body, cry. Nose burns and your eyes stings, but no tears are coming out. It's not working. It's a losing battle. Oh, maybe pain will do the trick? That's why people usually cry, right? Put a finger in your mouth and bite as hard as you can. Nope, not working. It's apparently not time to cry yet. Okay, stop, and calm down. You're fine. You're fine. You just need to keep going. You have to find out more about how the loops work. That's the only path you have left. Learn more about the loops, and why you're here, but why the loop breaks down when you talk to the head housemaiden. And act better. Your family members. You can tell they feel something's wrong. You need to get your act together. If they don't know something's wrong, it'll only get harder for you. Especially if she knows. Especially if... Huh? The tall one with the glasses. The researcher. She's the coldest, but she can get so curious sometimes. It makes her almost seem childish. She's too perceptive for her own good, and you can't remember her name. Zifrin, are you okay? You've been in there for a while. Oh. Adil. Yes? Adil. That is my name, yes. Is everything... There's no toilet paper in this stall. Oh. Huh. I'll go and get you some. Give me a second. You hear her walk away. Odile, Mirabelle, Isabeau, Bonnie. It's okay, you remember. You still remember. Bite your gloved finger and try to breathe deeply, in and out. You remember. You haven't forgotten them. They're still here, traveling together with you. You're still here. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You flinch. Something fell on your lap. I found you some paper, Zifrin. Thank you, Adil. See you in a second. You hear her walk away. Take the toilet paper. Hold it between your hands. Press your face against it, breathing, thinking about nothing. Wow, this toilet paper is really soft and nice, actually. Grounding techniques, technically. You wonder where she found it. See, you're stuck in a time loop. Even though you've been stuck for a long time, there's still things you can find out about the world around you. This roll of toilet paper is giving you hope. How blindingly wonderful for a roll of toilet paper to be the only hope you have left right now. You exit the stall. I mean, that's genuinely a thing that could be helpful sometimes. It's just feeling an object and making observations about it in order to ground yourself. But geez. And see, the thing with Siffrin forgetting Odia's name was sort of what I thought was happening with earlier with the fish head. One more. Well, I was gonna say one more time, but no. It's not yours, not yours. Looking at your clenched fists, you relax and flash him in a bare smile. So for you. It seems I made an interesting choice this time. Although maybe it would have still been something interesting if I said yes. But yeah, I'm curious if I can interact with the statue again. If it's definitely not okay. Change God. Let's get sharpened up. And then head back, because I'm curious if I can interact with that again. If I can't, I'm over where the door I wanted to check out is, anyway. You don't react. Poor Mira, though. You make sure Mirabelle doesn't come close to touching it. I see. Yeah, I don't blame Sif for not wanting another encounter with the Change God there. There we go. Dodging around enemies in this game engine is sure something. Something written above the lock too. Maybe you should take a closer look. Look at it. It's the most easy look. Oh no, I didn't mean to look at the lock. And it's a sentence written above the lock too. You can read it now. It's asking a question. You answer it aloud. The door unlocks. Huh? What did you say, Sif? I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? You open the door. I'm sure there will be something perfectly normal on the other side of this door. More star charts. I'm leaving the obvious model of the solar system alone for now. Star charts. Telescope. It's broken. Bookcase. All the books are so old they'd probably disintegrate in a single touch. Journal with a star on its cover. Looks very old. Feels like it'd break apart in one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please, let's stop wasting time and reading every book we come across. But if the book has a star on it, it must be important, right? You get closer to the book. Ugh. Fine. Let's do it. Careful handling it, though. Mirabelle carefully takes the book in her hands and flips through the pages. Huh. It's a little long. Seems like it's the diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. It just feels like they lived through some hard times, and everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside. Everyone's acting as if everything's fine, and this person continues to suffer. Well, bummer. I'm like boring. Read a passage. Sure. Well, no one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. No one can understand me if I'm doomed to never be truly seen by another. If I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self? Another me? Huh. Someone I could talk to who could understand? Huh? Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. Talking to another self to come to terms with what they've gone through. Oh, imagine that. Wild concept. In the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bonbon. It'd just be an echo chamber, though. You never get into any good conclusion talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone they saw no recourse, though. Tell me, Mirabelle, do they get a rude wake-up call as they realize creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah, using craft to change the body is already hard enough. Create a whole new one, identical to another, and one able to talk back? That's just impossible. It says you need another body. They spent a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's a lot of complicated theory. The writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places. Of course, realizing this can't be done. That's kind of sad. Oh, this page. It only has a few words, but I figured it out. How to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. Nor wood or marble. Nothing worked. But one thing could. Wishcraft. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft. The king mentioned wishcraft before, didn't he? It seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real. It's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth. Siffrin? And then? Oh, and then... Mirabelle turns the page. Oh! My wish came true. I will always be understood now. Huh. Happy for them, I suppose. So they did it? Create another of them? With wishcraft? What's wishcraft? Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though. Making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad wishcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. It has to be. You have to tell Loop about this. Oh, we'll get the chance to tell Loop about it, don't worry. It's... What is this? There's a lot of balls attached to it. And there's a lever here. If we turn it, it seems the balls will move around with this big middle ball. Does it represent something? It's familiar somehow. Yes, I feel like I've seen something like this before. Oh, I couldn't remember the word for that. Orrery. It's called an orrery. An orrery? It's a machine to calculate the position of astronomical objects. Astro what? Like stars and planets and stuff. Who would need to calculate this? For once, Siffrin hasn't forgotten something, but we all have. Well, this has been a very interesting room. No for trauma with the king, I guess. Oh god. Actually, I might want a little break before then. I'll hit the save point, and then I will take a quick break. Yep, I will be right back in like a minute or two. Alright, now I'm back. Whoop. Almost back to the end. But first, you. At least the boss music is still a bop. As much as there are horrors going on, the boss music is still a bop. I'm curious how much damage it'll do if I just do all of the buffs, craft break on the middle, Bordon, and then just attack. The game didn't know what to do there for a second. Oh. Fortunately, we don't have the bomb. Let's just get the part anyway, I guess. One more snack time. You've seen this before, but one of these times I'll remember to talk to Isabeau before doing the friend quest stuff. Pathetic. Come back here and hear the same thing over again, but you need the reassurance. You know it's not the case, but you still have to say your lines. You don't want to risk anything by changing the script, do you? Because she does say it most of the time, but you don't care anymore. You only care about now. It's nice to see them make sure you're not sad. You try not to cry. Still think it's the truth, to be honest. This isn't real. No, it is. It is. It's real. You're standing here right now, in front of them. They exist. You exist. Just because you know what happens next doesn't mean it's not real. It is. It is real. Teal reaches over and ruffles your hair. They all look at you smiling. Snack time. I'm sure Sif is tired of the fritters, but I just got to try some the other day, so I'm not. They were really good. We're getting the fritters again. When I tried making them, they turned out a little bit soggy though. I think Bonnie would do a way better job. Definitely want to get them nice and crispy. Even though I'm sure Sif is going to be bored of them, I kind of want the fritters. No longer fritters again. Like losing their shine. Damn. I was hoping it would at least be an interesting new bit of dialogue. This is nice. Even now you're enjoying this. It's perfect, this path. It's a lot of work, but it's real. In this moment, you're loved because you forced them to. Because you forced them to. Because you forced them to. You look weird. Healers. Meet the fritters. Tastes like nothing. Oh. Don't say anything. I kind of do wonder if Sif will eventually just talk to Odile about stuff in the ending section. Because, I mean, if you're going to break the script, it might as well be when everything's going to break anyways. Isn't it strange that you know how to style kinky hair? Did you used to style someone's hair? Huh. Not in a million loops. Can't help but laugh again. For better or worse, you'll never have that talk. You say that as if we're gonna get through this at some point. How can they make everything so cute despite everything going on? I guess that's kind of just how it is. You kind of just have to keep going. Oh, not even an option here. King looks at you and sobs. Yeah, that's fair, Siffrin. I don't blame you there. Sif? Seeing the king right now after everything that happened. Can't help but look at his hands, and you remember. You're scared to fight. Oh jeez. So now for this part. I forgot to equip the knife. That's fine. I think this will still be fine. I wonder if this will counteract or if it will awkwardly stack. Neither, it's a permanent debuff. I am aware, you don't have to tell me. I've done this fight so many times. God, I don't actually know how this is going to affect Siffrin though, so I might still want to use paper even though I already used craft break. No, yeah, I've done this fight a few times, and I just try, like, it makes sense. The king has his fists right out in front of him. Oh, this is gonna make this so much slower. I don't want to use that. Everyone else is buffed fine, it's just Siffrin that is having a bad time. I think I'll just have Mirabelle guard then. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Wait for your next line. Siffrin has had one turn this whole time. Let's see. You wait for the play to end. Oh! Oh, the attack sprite, I didn't get a chance to see that, but the attack sprite combined with the the fear thing going on, that's... Ooh. I am absolutely not sure. Yep, the kick is going to use that again. Oh shoot, I used the wrong attack. That's fine. Let's get the attack buff back. Paper. Eventually it'll be Siffrin's turn again. Maybe. It would have been kind of funny if Bonnie finished the king before Siffrin got another turn. A deal. Soon the curtains will close. Oh, that is a sprite. Siffrin has some incredible sprites, my gosh. I just realized I meant to actually still try talking to the king. But you know what? No, Siffrin doesn't need to go through that again right now. It's fine. We won. We did it. We didn't even have Siffrin really helping for most of the fight. To take care of the tears in the second phase, though. Also, Siffrin was still doing ridiculous damage. I'll scream happily. Remember to join in. I'm kind of curious, because I haven't. No different dialogue. I just had to know if there would be different dialogue if I did it a second time. To the head house maiden. Here again. The curtain will fall soon. It's all over if you talk to her. Remember still, you won't forget. Aww. Seems like most things have not changed very much, if at all. It's the sun outside. Distance way up north, you see it. Look away before the universe leads you to. Oh! I can have a little sit for a bit. I didn't know that. I mean, I know I could do it in other places. I'm so used to the game not letting me in, like, any other part of the house. Why did you say it? Look away. You want to cry. Oh, I was really hoping Dia would have something else to say. Your friends, whose both cheeks are dark, both smile. Aw, we didn't get much of anything different this time. Oh well. It's all over if you talk to her. There's only so much she can do right now. This is the end. Ah. Me too, Siffrin. Ah, soon. It'll happen soon. Everyone is doing the same thing as usual. Until they notice you. You smile. It's the moment she loves you. It's the moment he loves you. This moment they love you. This moment she loves you. All running, reaching towards you. They all love you. Isn't it wonderful? Could do this forever. In this moment you were loved. Boop. Wait. That didn't seem right. I thought we were in the low 60s for loop count. It was fun. Helping everyone is so much fun, but you missed your cue a few times, didn't you? It's a nice rehearsal, but you bet you could help everyone even better next time. Achievement time. Time for loop. That is at least an improvement, presumably. Loop time. You know what? Let's do the joke. Why not? Take a step back. Let's not reach towards you. Huh. I just realized I'm not going to be doing the friend quest stuff, so I didn't need to ask. Hello, Loop. Nice start. Loop! Whoa. Yes? Oh, hey, Melody. You heard, didn't you? Heard what? You know, I don't actually spy on you all the time. I found it, Loop. Wishcraft. Wishcraft? The thing the king spoke of? I found it in a book, Loop. Writers said they wanted to create a whole new body and used witchcraft for it. Witchcraft made their wish come true. Create a whole new body? That's impossible, right? But they did it with witchcraft. It's real, Loop. It has to be. Craft that allows you to do the impossible, like creating a body, like looping in time, like maybe freezing people in time as well. That's right. The king knows about witchcraft. Could witchcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use witchcraft to be able to use timecraft? It makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Huh. Stars, that's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information. Indeed you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but book time. Book time. You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it. Alright. Now that you're here, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? You don't want to talk about anything. I don't think we have much more to chat about, Stardust. What else is there to say, really? Come back later, though. Maybe we'll have something to talk about then. Boo. I'm curious if there's more information for some of these. Yep, and you found 2 books about it. So it seems colors have always existed, but we can't see them anymore. We get to see them again when something breaks. One color appears first, it seems. A visceral color. Does that match what you've seen? It does. Somehow that color made you think of blood and bodies and horrible things. Maybe it appeared because you tried to break whatever rule makes it impossible for anyone to say your country's name. That'd count as something breaking, wouldn't it? Breaking a rule? Breaking a rule. Maybe that's it. But that's all speculation. I doubt you'll be able to learn more. But good job finding that out. You're so smart and knowledgeable, Stardust. Let's just hang out a little. Why not? Huh? What? Stay here with me? Why? Don't you want to spend time with your party instead? What do you say if I just say no, you're right? Sure was. Go back to your party, Stardust. Aw. Wait, this is still the lighter shade of gray. Oh, right, because none of them. Nah. None of those are going to be specifically something I'm worried about. See you later, Stardust. I mean, it's all pixel art, but like sort of gets blurry what techniques you use when you're working on a larger scale, like the larger illustrations. If I'm gonna just be jumping around, I kinda just want to do Blessing. I'm not worried about the rest for now. Or do you mean with the animation style? Because a lot of it is elements that are like being manipulated by the game engine, I think, rather than being like animated pixel by pixel. Alright, plantain time. In fact, I don't think most of the animations are done pixel by pixel. Except for, like, the sprites and stuff. That one is. But that's also a sprite. I don't know. Probably just depends. Your living comedy sketch. Great thought, Sifra. Okay, let's find those books that we found before and see if we can figure stuff out. I wonder if you'll ever be able to stomach bananas again. You know what? I don't know why I'm picking the stuff up. It's not gonna matter if I'm jumping around. I forgot it was this hallway for a second. I almost fell for it. God, that almost landed a Bonnie. I don't think the game would be mean enough to let the trap at the beginning of the game fall on Bonnie. It's mean enough to do terrible things, but it just doesn't seem like the pacing the game would want. I don't remember where that book is. Not that one. Oh, this is just the game cupboard. What's been going on in the past few? We learned how to read. We had horrible things happen when we tried to talk to the king. We saw a weird shade that was the color red. And we remembered how to read Siffrin, the language of Siffrin's country. So I've just been trying to find places in the game that have books and stuff in that language. Oh, we got another one of those skills. I'm going to be skipping around. I don't really care about fighting. Which one are you? You're not rock. Are you scissors? Nope. You're paper. Got the Star Crest. I really wish I could just remember which room the book was in. Because it's very silly just going through the whole floor for it. You can get the counter again. Hit your hip onto the counter and don't even flinch. Are you okay? You nod and keep going. Still wonder if you can eat cookies that are frozen in time. Are you gonna do the joke this time? You forgot again. Oh no. It's different. So I guess that one's going to just be a regular weird spot now. Did I check that room? I forget. I think so. Yeah, maybe you're right. I just don't want to try and get past the sadness again. No, I did check this room. You're wrong. It had the book with the clay figure on the cover. This one has a sharpening stone, which I won't need this time. I mean, I couldn't remember if I went in there either, so... Man, I'm just getting caught by every single one this time. Oh hey, there's one. I was really sure there is a book somewhere on this floor. Just in case it triggers something important later. No, yeah, I understood what it was since he already explained it. Salty broth. There was a book on this floor, I could have sworn. Or at least something that was in the Forgotten Continents language. It's bothering me. It's just this. Well, good to know there's not anything triggered by that one. Damn, didn't time it right. I didn't miss any of the rooms. So there must have just been 2 on the second floor. God damn it. I'm trying to think. Don't attack me while I'm trying to think. Oh, maybe it was in the storage room. Seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use wishcraft. Wishcraft! So it is real. Start flipping through it. Different? What are you looking at? You know. Okay, just dropping the script now because excited about wishcraft. Look on something called wishcraft. Wishcraft? What's that? Do we really have time for this right now? You grin? I think wishcraft is what gave the king power over Timecraft. Oh crap. This should be very, very useful to know, wouldn't it? Interesting. May I see? How are you even reading this? Letter's bad. I can't read it at all. Never even heard of wishcraft. Are you sure it's even real? Worth a try. Since you can read it, can you translate what you can, Sif? You nod furiously. You start reading and translate as best you can. I'll leave the thinking to you all. I am a child. I don't know why I just found that funny. Maybe just because the last time I was playing a game like this was Undertale Yellow, I'm just thinking about no one seeming to want to acknowledge the protagonist is in fact a child. That's not even true. They do make jokes about it a few times. And there's some stuff with Soroba, but Undertale just does not... just does not. Oh, there was more. I have a lot on my mind. Cannot help. Understandable. Sabo and Odia listen intently while Mirabelle and Bonnie start playing some kind of game in the corner. You keep translating. After a bit, Odia nods. Huh. I think I understand. Wishcraft, as the name implies, is the art of crafting wishes. Of making whatever you desire come true. According to this, there seems to be no clear limit on what kind of wish you can make to come true. A big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that your wish will come true, huh? So by crafting some specific rituals, in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true. Okay. Use the word congestion, so now I'm confused. Conjunction. It means... same way we use craft and certain knowledge and will to make figurines move, there's a way to use craft to make your wishes come true. You nod. You nod. Bonnie raises their hand. You have a question, Boniface? Can it make any wish come true, if you ask? Yes, but the way the wish comes true seems a little more complicated than that, from what Sifrin translated. Yeah, depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true, but you might get the means to make your wish come true. So, like, let's say you wish to win a rock, paper, scissors tournament. Instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to help make it come true. Like, maybe you get better at reacting, so you can see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls, so you can change your own hand. Or maybe you get the insight to tell what they'd be playing based on their body language. Or you just get the power to see the future, so you know what hand your opponent will play beforehand. Oh, or maybe you could meet a powerful rock, paper, scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their heart. Maybe. What if your opponent also made a wish to win? What do you think would happen? Yeah, I wonder what would happen. Huh. Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out and match would end in a draw. Or maybe their wishes would both be considered null and it'd be anyone's game. Or maybe the wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they both explode, destroy the whole world. Thanks for that thought, buddy. Oh no. But neither of the wishes would come true then. So maybe they'd both get to win somehow? Maybe they go to different tournaments. Or share a medal. Cute. This is fascinating. Makes you want to go into wishology, huh? Almost. So if witchcraft is how the king got its powers, what did he wish for then? I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for, but it's the means to make his wish come true. To make Volgarde perfect. A perfect picture. Oh, but then... question. I have a question. Yes, Mira? Give me permission to speak. Thank you. Siffrin, you think the king could have gotten timecraft powers by just wishing for them, right? You nod. I need sip. Considering he's the one who told you about witchcraft in the first place. So then, if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish at any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? Someone wished to be the strongest person alive? Our kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies? We can do that? Wish for 1,000,000 ponies? Oh no. To answer your question, my dear Mira, it seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but not enough to actually make anything come true. But like Sif said, over time people figured out specific ways to do witchcraft to increase the chances of the wish coming true. And it depends on the wish too. Some wishes are easier to make come true. It also depends on the strength of the wish. Like, how much you want it to come true. Though, it seems the strength of the wish isn't as important as the whole ritual part. You can wish as hard as you want for something, but if there's no ritual, it's very likely nothing will happen. Huh. I wish I won this single game, wouldn't ask for much belief, for a lot of rituals. But in theory, you could prepare rituals and wish for something much larger. Like I would wish I could win this world tournament. Or I wish I could get enough power so I could freeze a whole country in time, right? Right. So the king knew how to do witchcraft then? That's what this means? Witchcraft would account for his mastery over timecraft. So he must have known specific rituals to make his wish come true. Where could he have learned them? Does it matter? 'Cause that's it, isn't it? That's it. Witchcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes that could bestow immense power. A wish must be what is trapping you here. I'm trying to remember what Siffrin said close to the beginning of the game. 'Cause, oh no. Or rather, something that Siffrin said close to the beginning of the game. That's it. That's it. That's it. You can't help but smile widely. Finally a hint. Finally a real path you can follow. Something you can do. Try and calm your breathing. Whew. Okay. Specific rituals. It's a long shot, but there might be another book about witchcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Oh. Too tired. Tired of repeating the same blinding lines over and over again. Well, I am out of time, but that was exciting. That's quite a way to end off the stream, at least. Please don't make me go into a battle. I just want to save. Wait, there's no wait, the save point is here. I just got confused because I'm used to the upper floors. All right. That was fun. I do wish there had been more things going on with the ending on the last run. I am a dog, though. Anyway, I'm definitely excited to do more of this next week. It should be fun, question mark. It is fun. It just sort of feels funny to say it's fun when with everything going on. Anyway, more drawing on Thursday as usual. More Stars in Time Tuesday. Partly Bug. No, I don't think so. Anyway, this has been Jade, Gods of Space. Hope y'all have a lovely evening. I will see y'all later. Arrgh.